Angel Reese has put out footage of her working out in the gym. It's just a few seconds, like 9 seconds. Now, remember, Angel Reese has said to us that people are not just watching basketball for one player. They're watching because of me, too.
While Angel Reese rushed to post a chaotic 9-second gym clip, the Indiana Fever took a completely different route, quietly dropping full workout footage of Caitlin Clark and their newly drafted rookies. And this wasn't some thrown together highlight reel. It was crisp ball handling, smooth transitions, sharp teamwork, and real game-time focus, all within just 48 hours of joining the team. One group is chasing clout with jittery edits. The other is putting in gritty, purposeful work to build lasting chemistry. Spotting the difference doesn't even take a second glance.
So the Indiana Fever lads just released workout footage of their rookies. They finally have released footage of their rookies playing.
Here's the real question. When one player is locked in on building something special, and another seems more focused on curating an image for the cameras, who are you? Betting your future on? Don't answer just yet, because what you're about to see next makes that choice painfully obvious. If you're hyped for the Fever this season, drop a "I've got the Fever" in the comments below. Let's go.
One person to beat. Tough.
Okay, that's all we get to see. 9 seconds. And in these 9 seconds, we can see that there's some work to be done.
When Angel Reese dropped her quick 10-second clip, what stood out wasn't progress. It was the lack of substance. Few limp jumpers, awkward footwork, and zero competitive fire. Honestly, it looked less like a training session and more like a last-minute attempt to chase clicks. A workout in name only. A glorified photo op dressed up as grind.
Angel Reese, nothing but net. Let's get it. Bang! She finally did it. She shot enough bricks that she was able to build her very first home. Congratulations, all by age 22. Bang! Take a look back brick by brick and how we got here. The jab that no one falls for. Bang! How about the pick and pop where none of them drop? What is she gonna do? Shoot another long two? Bang!
I'll teach a class on where to shoot the basketball from, and you will learn not to shoot from here on day 1, okay? Bang!
Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever sent a different kind of message. Their full practice footage, featuring Caitlin Clark alongside rookies Michaela Timpson, Bree Hall, and Yvonne Ejim, showed exactly what real preparation looks like. Sharp ball movement, high IQ passing, tight defensive rotations. These rookies didn't just show up, they locked in. Clark's court vision was as lethal as ever, threading dimes through traffic and setting the pace without needing flashy filters or staged edits. Just pure high-level basketball.
Just take a look at the hour workout right here. Let's take a look at the workout. So you've got Aaliyah Boston immediately going and talking with Michaela Timpson. Immediately. And there is Yvonne Ejim and Bree Hall. So the three of them are here. So running the pick and roll, which hopefully they do run a bit of. Ejim, open layup. Okay, Bree Hall with some post work. Spot up shooting. In fairness, that is what Bree Hall, if she does make the team, is going to do. Oh. Did we just see that? Obviously, there is the pick and roll. But did we just see the athletic Michaela Timpson? She just caught a lob. She's out here catching lobs in this workout footage.
The contrast couldn't be starker. Angel's chasing viral moments, while Caitlin and the Fever are grinding toward banners. Angel might dominate Twitter, but Caitlin's zeroed in on dominating the league. And it only took a few seconds of Reese's footage to expose a deeper issue. She's not getting the serious, no-nonsense coaching she needs to thrive at the pro level. Instead of fixing glaring mechanical flaws, she's surrounded by yes-men offering hollow praise, cheering on brand optics while the fundamentals fall apart.
What you're doing in your workout is important, but I gotta say this. Who's working with you is also important. I don't know who the young man is working with Angel. I don't know if he's a part of the Sky organization or not. My guess is he's not. My hope is he's not, because there are things that need to be corrected, and instead I'm hearing him give like the nod, giving the praise to what she's doing.
This isn't how you build greatness. It's how you build a social media brand that collapses the moment real competition hits. Great players don't need applause for every dribble. They need blunt, relentless coaching. Right now, Angel's not being groomed to succeed against elite WNBA defenses. She's being coached to stay trending. And when the real games begin, when the lights are hot and hype can't guard you, the question becomes clear. Will Angel rise or fold under the pressure?
Hear the guy say, tough, when she puts up a shot, makes the shot, tough. That's, his way of saying that's hot, that's right on, that's knocking it down, that's the way to do it. Whatever you want to say in the way of praise. But he really needs to be correcting Angel's form.
Over at Indiana Fever Camp, the contrast is night and day. Practices are deliberate, detail-driven, and laser-focused. Every pick and roll is executed with purpose, every fast break handled with precision. Yvonne Ejim is finishing strong at the rim. Bree Hall is sharpening her mid-range and spot-up threes. Michaela Timpson, catching lobs with authority like a seasoned vet. Nothing feels casual. Every drill, every rep has intent. These players aren't just showing up. They're grinding with purpose, building something real.
Shot there by Bree Hall. Again, near 40% shooter. She's catching lobs. Ball out midi from Yvonne Ejim. Bree Hall to the basket, but yeah. So Caitlin Clark working. Are they all working as rollers? You never know. Maybe some guard-to-guard screen roll actions are going to be happening.
Meanwhile, back in Angel's world, it's a few scattered jump shots in an empty gym. No coach, no corrections, no urgency. One side is grinding with intention, methodically preparing for greatness. The other, scrambling for Instagram highlights. The difference couldn't be clearer, and the season hasn't even started.
Okay, so I want you to just take a look at her form. I'm going to go back just a little bit. All right, so this arm here, this is her left arm. I'm right-handed, so when I demonstrate something, it's going to be the opposite for me because I'm right-handed. But you can see this arm right here is pretty good. The shooting arm, which would be her left arm, I always say it's kind of like a waiter carrying a tray. The off arm, which is really supposed to guide the other one, is a problem. As you can see, it totally covers her face. It's crossed over her face, which is odd.
Then there's Angel's shooting form. It's rough, really rough. Any coach with half a brain would fix it right away. Her offhand crosses over her face like she's dabbing mid-shot. Her follow-through? Completely off balance. Her elbow flares out wildly, and her wrist snaps inward instead of following through with the ball. Wondering why her shots clank off the rim so often? Well, this is why.
And then her palm is facing her on the inside, which is kind of weird. I don't know how you do that. So it's crossed over her face, over her eyes, as you can see. And this is here, and it's like this on the ball. Like I said, it's the reverse because she's left-handed. But it's just an odd way to shoot the basketball with her elbow all the way out here.
10 at the WNBA level, these details matter. Tiny flaws can be the difference between sinking a shot or missing it badly. Angel Reese isn't being held accountable for these mistakes, and that's a ticking time bomb, especially when she faces real defenses that couldn't care less about her Instagram following. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's technique looks automatic. Watch her catch a pass, clean, crisp, no wasted motion. It's instinctive, the result of thousands of hours of real practice, not curated for the camera or edited for likes. Every action on the floor flows naturally, built from pure repetition and dedication. She doesn't need the theatrics. Her flawless fundamentals speak for themselves.
Michaela Timpson still goes up and grabs. There's another defender there. You know what? Never doubt the real point guard. Never doubt that. If you're throwing it too much towards the left hand, there is another defender coming in here. So never doubt Caitlin Clark. That's bad by me. But a good catch. A very, very good catch. Getting it down, butting it back up. A very solid catch.